is Rex with Paperwise. In this video, I will explain document default values. Proper document default values are critical for successful document processing. Let's begin by defining a default document value. A default value is one that is automatically inserted into a cabinet field when a document is uploaded. The system is applying the value so that the user does not have to manually input it. Why is this important? First, defaults save time. If you do not have to manually input the same data over and over, the time savings will add up. Secondly, supplying a default value for a field makes sure the user does not skip supplying the value or inputs a value incorrectly. And lastly, defaults are important because automation relies on them. We usually set default field values because a downstream process needs to find documents to work on. It finds these documents by doing a search. Now that you know how defaults are used and why they are important, you need to know where they can be configured. There are two places to set defaults. One is in the cabinet properties and the other is in a view. Let's look at an example of a default that is set at the cabinet level. By setting the default at the cabinet level, every application that imports a document will automatically set the status field to new. To verify or set a cabinet level default, start from Settings, select DM Management, select your cabinet, go to Field Definitions, select the field that you want, click the Edit button. As you can see, in this cabinet, we already have a default value of new set for the status field. If I wanted to set a different default value, I would just select it from the list. I'm using a list field for this example, but you can also set defaults for the other field types. In this example, we will look at how an import view can set default values. I have an import tab open and a view selected. However, as you can see, none of the fields are pre-populated with values. Yet I do have some defaults being used. We do this in the view. By taking a look at this new invoices view, I can see that I am indeed supplying default values for the document type field and for the status field. However, I have not checked the boxes to allow indexing. Essentially, what this says is hide these values from the user. In Symphony, because we can create as many views as we want, we have more flexibility to be able to hide these fields and supply default values. We would not want to do that at the cabinet level, but at the view level, it's perfectly acceptable, and it protects these fields from being accidentally changed by the user.